Hi, this is Coach Todd. I'm going to talk to you about what to do Saturday before your Ironman Canada race. In your race package pickup, you're going to have a whole bunch of numbers. You're going to have a lot of numbered stickers. You're going to have to put on your gear bags. You're going to have your race number. You're going to have a bike checkout ticket that you can give to someone in case you do not want to pick up your bike. You're also going to get an envelope with a lot of instructions on how to do everything and where you put your numbers. There'll also be your timing chip there and your swim cap. Let's move on to the bags. You're going to get 5 different bags. You're going to get a blue swim to bike gear bag. You're going to get a red bike to run gear bag. You're going to get a green morning dry clothes gear bag. You're going to get a special needs run bag, and you're going to get a special needs bike bag. And each of these bags are going to be required to put a sticker on your number, and you stick it right on. So if we look at this now, you can see that I put my sticker on each of the bags. My number was 1058, and it goes right in the middle of your bag. It's pretty simple to do. There's a little square to put it on. Just peel it off and then stick it on, and then you'll be good to go. You'll also get a number that you can run with, and I put it on the running belt. And I like to put my bike number on my seat post. You can also put it on your frame if you like. You can put it on your top tube or your down tube, but make sure you put it in a place where it's not going to hit your legs if you're pedaling. Now this is going to be your bike pickup sticker here, and I just stuck it on the front of the bike there. They like to put it on your stem, but you see I have a computer. There's no space for that. Okay, so now let's shut this off.
Good morning, this is Coach Todd. It's the Saturday before Ironman, so Ironman's tomorrow. I just finished packing my bags, or not packing, but getting ready for my bags for the bag drop-off today. So let's have a look and see what I got in there. Let's start with the swim to bike gear bag. So in here, this is the bag you've been grabbing after you get out of the lake. Okay, so what you're going to need are your helmet, your bike shoes, socks, your nutrition, so I'll be taking gels and some solid, and your number belt. Okay, so that's what goes in your swim to bike gear. You might want to put some other things in there too if you want. If you're going to change your clothes, you can do that. And then after you're done the bike, you're going to grab your bike to run gear bag. So inside this bag, I'm going to switch tops, put on my jersey, put on my running shoes and some socks. I just put the socks inside the shoes so they're easy to get. I have my running shorts, a water bottle, a gel flask, and a hat. And I also have a couple of band-aids just in case.
Okay, now I am dropping off my gear bag. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into transition with your 2 different gear bags. You're going to have to go and look for your number. There's a post at the front of the row that will have a list of numbers, and you have to find where your number falls in between. And then you walk down the row and you find out where your number is supposed to be approximately. Especially if there's not a lot of bags there, you're going to have to just drop it there and then hope that it gets in the right spot. I'm sure it'll be in the right spot. You don't have to worry about that. Now let's move on to the bike to run gear bag area. Now this is on the other side of transition. It's closer to the road that we're going to run down from the finish line. So the same kind of thing, you walk down and you find the row that has your right number, and then you walk down that row and you put your bag in the approximate area where your number would fall between. And as people come putting their bags in there, it's eventually going to be in the right spot. You can double check this on race day when you go in. The bags are available to access on race day. I always bring my gels and things, and I'll put them into my swim bag and my run bag as well, so you can make sure that they will be in the right spot. So you can see here that I'm just going to drop my bag in the right spot. Now let's move on to dropping off your bike. You can see that I've mounted my bike by the back of my saddle. You could do it by the front if you like. It kind of all depends on how the setup you have. But once you put your bike there, look around. See what I'm doing with the video camera? I'm looking around and noting what landmarks I'm going to look for when I'm running into transition. So I can see I got the hotel to the left, and I have this small building to my right. And also the other thing I'm going to do too is I'm going to go to the front and then look at my road number. Take note of the road number so that when I'm running, I'll have two things to look for: a landmark and a number. Let's move on to a transition walkthrough. So what I'm taking you to right now, this is going to be the start of the race. You're going to walk through, this area will be opened up in the morning. You're going to walk to the beach, and this is going to be where everyone's going to be. It's going to be very crowded on race day. If you look in the distance there, you can see that white line, which is made up of flags, and that is the start line. For me, I always like to start on the far right side. And this is the exit. When you come out of the water, you're going to be here. There's going to be a lot of people here with wetsuit strippers that are going to be helping pull off your wetsuit. After you have your wetsuit in hand, then you run to get your swim to bike gear bag. So you go to your road that you know you're at. You run down to your number. You keep looking for it. You can use a landmark here to help. I think I'm right by this tree here. So I go down, reach down, grab my gear bag, and then I'm off to the change tent. Typically how it's set up is the ladies is on the right side. So this is the ladies' tent over there. And over onto the left is the men's change tent. So let's go inside. Oh, first of all, take note of the porta potties. So these are good to know before the race and during the race, just in case you need to use them. Now let's go inside the change tent. You can see there are some chairs here. Okay, there's chairs you can sit down if you like. If you need to take a little break, you can sit down, or you can just stand and then take your wetsuit off. And then what you do is you put on your helmet, put on your sunglasses, put your nutrition in your bag. And what I'd like to do is run with my bike shoes. But now what you need to do is you need to find your bike row and find your bike and then get out of transition as fast as possible. Now because of my number, I'm always situated on the other side of transition. So what I need to do is I need to run around the back side, and this is the entryway to the parking lot. So if your number is on this side, note that you have to run around that small little building. So again, I'm going to be looking for my road number and using that landmark, the hotel to the left, and then I'm going to be looking to the small building to the right. And again, I'm running barefoot. I have my shoes in my hand. When I come to my bike, that's when I'm going to put on my shoes. Okay, so all I need to do is put my shoes on, and then I grab my bike, and then I'm out of here. So now I'm going to run with my bike down this straightaway, all the way to the exit to transition, super duper fast, just like this. Once I exit transition, I'm going to turn left, and then I'm going to hop on my bike after I cross the mountain line, and then I'm off to have a fantastic bike ride. And remember, enjoy the crowd. Good luck.